Hello. Happy Thursday. I hope you're getting ready for an exciting weekend. Hope you have big plans. I am taking my oldest boy to a Garth Brooks concert tomorrow with my mom. So I'm excited. I wanted to pop in here real quick and chat with you. And I don't have a script. I don't have any notes. I didn't plan this. I am completely unscripted, and I just wanted to come in here and share my heart with you because there's a lot that needs to be said. If you're here, if you're seeing this live video, you were invited or you were curious enough to come and take a look at this teeny tiny little Instagram account that I created to share the information of what I do as a coach. I'm not going to rehash that for you. All the information is there. Click on this handle behind the curtain Life Ignited. You'll go all the way to the bottom to the very first post and read your way up. There's only 12 of them, and you'll get everything you really need to know about what coaching is. So I don't need to talk about that again. Today, I would like to talk to you about why I think that you should be here. Because I know it's kind of a big leap to go from curious to committed. Big leap. And sometimes it's a lot easier to stay down here, curious, wondering, not quite sure enough to take that leap up here to committed. I understand how difficult that can be. And I just want to encourage you to follow your heart. I just returned on Sunday from our annual Coach Summit. Just a big old convention of coaches where we go to be inspired. We were able to hear from Rachel Hollis. We were able to meet and hear from Jade Simmons. If you have not heard of Jade Simmons, please look her up. Her hashtag, her handle is official Jade Simmons. She's incredible. Incredible. We were inspired by those speakers. We were educated by some of the top leaders in our company. And we come home from that event so full of fire. So full of fire. And let me tell you, it's not because we're so excited to help people lose weight. That's a big part of what we do. It truly is. But for me, coaching is a gateway to something so much greater. It is a gateway to living a life that is open to possibility. A life where it's okay to dream, and it's a life where dreams become goals and goals become reality. Coaching is a gateway to changing your mindset and the way you think about the world. If you've ever thought, this is my life, and this is what I signed up for. I'm a mom, or I'm this, or I'm that, and this is the life I chose, and this is the way it is for me. People like me don't get rich. People like me don't travel. People like me don't build their dream house. People like me don't. If you've ever had thoughts like that, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. It was not that long ago that I was just a mom or just a photographer, and I felt so alone. I have 4 beautiful children that I was surrounded with all day long because I was blessed to be home with them. I have an incredible husband. We've been married almost 18 years and could not love him more today than I did the day we married. But he works. He has to. He has to work to sustain our family. And the thing they don't tell you when you're growing up is that one day, 90% of your life is going to be spent working at some job where there's no real possibility of anything different. They don't tell you that when you get married, it's going to be really fun for a while, and then it's going to get hard. And money's going to get in the way. and you're going to make bad financial decisions, and you're going to spend more time apart than you will together because you work. They don't tell you those things because if they did, we would probably be children for the rest of our lives. It's hard. It truly can be so hard. And it was not that long ago that I felt so lonely and I felt so guilty for feeling that way because I have so many blessings, such a beautiful life. I should be happy with that, right? Right? It took coaching, and it took the blessing of these tools and these systems that helped me to lose weight finally, which is a big deal. That's a big deal. But it took that experience and this community to show me that I could want something more, that I could dream of something more, that I could work for something more without being ungrateful for what I have. It took this community to show me how to change my mindset from glass half empty to glass half full. It took this community to teach me to dream again, but to dream in a way that was more intentional. To dream of, okay, I'm making this happen and I am going to create the life of my dreams. So what does that look like? What does that look like for you? If you could live life any way you choose, if it looked however you want it to look, what does that look like? Do you know? Or is that the kind of thing that you block because it's painful to think about something that you think you could never have? When I first kind of started to have this shift and started dreaming again, I was talking big talk to my husband, and I was telling him how I was going to retire him early from his job, and we were going to buy a cottage in Ireland, we were going to build a cabin in the mountains, and we were going to build our dream farmhouse. And I was dreaming, and I was sharing all these dreams with him, and we shared these dreams from day one together. We had all these same dreams. We both dream of visiting Ireland. We both love the mountains. And we both we grew up in the country. We want that space. We want that life. And I shared this with him with that mindset shift of, I'm making this happen. It's not just a pipe dream anymore. I am making this happen. And when I first started talking to him like that, at first he was real quiet. And then over time, I kind of got frustrated with him. And I was like, why won't you engage in this conversation with me? Why won't you dream with me? Why won't you talk to me right now? And he finally said, I can't afford to dream with you because my reality is I still have to get up every morning and go to a job that I don't love. And I spend all my days at that job to sustain our family. And that's the choice we made. And that's where I'm at. And I have to focus on what's good about where I'm at. And I can't afford to dream like that because that's not possible. He wasn't there yet. He wasn't there yet. So I had to dream alone for a while, and that was hard. That was hard. If you've ever had a big dream in your heart, a big dream, and you shared it with the people around you, and they shot you down, rolled their eyes, or told you all the reasons why it wasn't possible or why you shouldn't do it, then you probably know a little bit of how that felt. And I'm willing to bet that you have had that experience because our culture has slowly shifted from the American dream and we came to America to do great things and to have that freedom to grow and to be our own leader. And, we shifted from that American dream into this mindset of being stuck where we're at. And that's because we're also shifting from working in the corporate world and having your retirement set in stone and you've got it made. We're shifting from that. That's no longer secure. That's no longer secure. And now, in order to live the life of our dreams, we have to think outside the box. We've left the industrial age. We've left we've gone even from the technological age into the entrepreneurial age. in the innovative age. And you have to learn to think outside the box and to do things that aren't commonly done and to think in a different way. And that is something that the coach community has given me. It's taught me how to grow my brain. It's taught me how to slim down my body and make that a little bit smaller. That's super beneficial. I'm healthier than I've ever been at 36 years old, but it's taught me how to grow this. Did you know you can grow your brain? Did you know you can literally, physically enlarge your brain? And that's what I've learned. I've learned how to enlarge that part of me that dreams. And I've learned how to connect that dreaming part of me with that driven, hardworking, goal-setting part of me. And when those come together, crazy things can happen. Let me just tell you, not too long ago, my business had gotten to a point where it was really clicking along, really just growing, and we've had so much success. We've had so many incredible people join the team. And there was one conversation where Brett said, I don't know what I would do when I retire early. I mean, I have to think about that, you know? I mean, I've never really thought about it. I wonder what I should do. And he said it like he was planning for it. He said it like he knew it was going to happen. And he said it like it was time to get serious and figure out what he would do with his life when he had the freedom to do anything. And that, to see him make that shift and to see him begin to dream again, and for us to be able to dream together again like we did when we were in high school, wow. I feel like you can fly. You feel like you can fly. That is what coaching is. It's so much bigger than workouts and weight loss and superfood shakes. Amazing products. We have the most amazing tools to help us in this business. But it's bigger than that. It's bigger. And we do more as coaches than sell you a product. We're here to guide you, to mentor you, to help walk you through that process of learning how to use those tools, figuring out how to lose the weight. That's super exciting. And then when you're ready, we are here to guide you from stuck to dreaming to planning. That's what our community does together. And this community is wide open. Wide open. There are no doors. There are no doors on this community. At our coach summit last week, we always have a theme every year. We've had some great themes every time. I think, man, that's a good one. We should use that one every year. We've had Never Give Up. We've had Be Your Own Beautiful. That was a good one. We've had so many great themes. But this year, they nailed it. Our theme, our motto this year is you belong here. You belong here. Not just at Coach Summit. Heck yeah, I want you to come to New Orleans with us next year. Coach Summit is the pinnacle of my year. Not just there, not just any physical place. You belong here in this community. You belong here with our team, with our tribe. You belong in this mindset of anything is possible in my life if I work for it. And if I can dream it, I can make it happen. You belong in a community that will support you in whatever crazy, wild, outrageous dreams you can think of. You belong here. We have a spot for you right here on our little team. We are growing every single day because we are fired up about what we're going to make happen in this world, in our lives, in our families' lives, in your family's life. You belong here, and you can have and do and be anything that you can dream of if you're willing to work for it. It sounds all fancy and frou-frou-y and unicorny, and it's exciting, but it takes work. But you know what? If I'm gonna work, I would rather my work be taking me to a place I want to be instead of my work keeping me where I'm at. I would rather work to have new experiences and new adventures than working to stay right here in my comfort zone. I don't know about you, but I can work. I was raised to work. I worked my husband through college, 5 years of college. Right out of high school, I went to work. I worked when I was pregnant. And then after we decided I should be home with our babies, we were broke. We were so broke. So I worked. And I built a photography business from the ground up. I taught myself photography. I taught myself business. I taught myself everything that needed to be done in order to bring in some income as a photographer, because I could do that with my babies by my side. I worked. I remember so many nights where I worked well into the morning hours working to get my clients photos to them, because during the day I was mom, and then at night I was on the computer working. I know how to work, and I know you know how to work too. I know you've had seasons in your life where you feel like it's all you do is work. I get it. Why not put a little bit of that effort toward getting yourself to a different place? Why not put a little bit of that effort toward making those dreams a reality? Let me just tell you, those dreams I mentioned, that farmhouse, I built it. It's up here. I can see it. I can see our view of the mountains. I can see my porch with the porch swing. I'm talking farmhouse, y'all. 2 stories, got a nice covered porch. We've got a barn out back. We have animals, so gotta have a barn, somewhere to put the boat, somewhere to put the camper. I've got a studio on the top level of that barn for my workouts. It used to be a photography studio. Now it's a workout gym and an office. It changed, but I can see that farmhouse, and I'm gonna build it. I will live in that home. I can see the cabin in the mountains that we've dreamed of all our lives. I can see it. We're going to take our kids there on weekends. We're going to get away from the hustle and bustle for a bit, have kind of that solace, that place of peace, build memories together. And take my grandkids there. It's going to be such an exciting family home. I'm going to build it. It's going to happen. I'm going to see Ireland, and I'm going to see it for more than just a few days. I'm going to spend a month there. We're going to go, and we're going to spend a month, and we're going to really see Ireland, and we're going to be able to go to where our ancestors lived, and we're going to be able to see those homes and search those records. We're going to travel Europe. That for sure. We're traveling Europe. I am taking my children to Florida. Here I am talking about worldwide trips, and I'm taking my kids to Florida. We're from Idaho. They have never seen a warm ocean. They've been to Oregon, played in the ocean one time, but they've never been to a warm ocean. And I mean, I'm a Harry Potter nerd, so we have to go to Universal. Several days worth of Universal. We're going to have family pictures done on the beach. It's going to be epic. I've already planned the outfits. Searching for photographers right now. I'm taking my family to Florida. That's dreaming with a purpose, with a plan. That's turning your dreams into goals and plans. And you can do this. You can do this. And you can bless so many other women around you. If you will just take that leap from curiosity to commitment. It's not such a big leap, really. And you don't have to take it alone. That's what I'm here for. I am so excited for you to do this with me. I've got a spot right here for you. I will be with you. I will help you. I will show you how to get started. I'll be here when you have questions. We'll do it together, and it's going to be an incredible adventure. When you're done with this, if you still haven't looked through all the information about what coaches actually do, what is the work, click over to the page, scroll down to the bottom, go to that first post, and just read through. I kept it really brief for you. I'm not going to make you read a novel. Nobody got time for that. We're busy building dreams, right? But go read it. Go check it out. Go see how it works. And then I want you to message me because I want your questions and I want your thoughts and I want your dreams. I want to hear what you're dreaming of. What does this spark? What does this spark in you? I would love to share that with you. Any questions? I am an open book. I'm right here. I can't wait to chat with you. See you later.